Ugh. Let's see. Is the camera frozen? Camera might be frozen. No? Hello? Oh yeah, there's just a buffer. Alright. Coolio. Forget there is a slight buffer. Oh, go away, random pop-up thing. Alright, give me just 1 second, guys. Come on, work with me. There we are. Oh, I have to watch an ad for my own video. No. 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 Oh, there we are. Yeah. It's working now. Okay. Oh. Doo-doo-doo. Hello, everybody. Skywarp33 here, and today we're going to be working more on Ennard. Yay! I'm pretty excited. I definitely did a lot more since the last time you've seen him. As you can see, the back of his head is pretty well done on this side, but then there's a bunch of big open holes in the other areas. So yeah, pretty much we're gonna take a ton of conduit tubing, chop it up, and then glue it all over the back of this and try to finish it up. I don't know how much we're gonna do in this stream, but we will find out. So yeah, if you guys really like it, I hope you enjoy the new little setup with the camera over here. I'm actually streaming from my desktop computer, so we'll see how well this works out. I see there are a couple people watching right now. Yeah. Top of the morning to y'all. Well, boy, nice to meet you. Wow, subscribed since Labyrinth, that's a long time. Alright, so I'm thinking eventually I'm gonna paint the inside of this mask here to be black, just so that it's not like a weird shade of gray anymore. But at the moment, we're just gonna mainly work on all the conduit tubing. So let's pull out some extra bits and pieces here. Get my handy dandy mega scissors. Oh! My mirror fell. That's going great so far. There we go. Try that to not fall. There we go. My goodness, it's going great so far, guys. Oh wow, lots of people watching today. Hello, everybody. Do you guys like the earlier streams, or would you rather me try to keep them to the evening time? Because I'm mainly streaming now just because I have stuff to do later today. But I figured I could test how streaming earlier in the day works. Hey, we got a couple channel members in the chat. Welcome. Alright, so we've cut a strip. Conduit tubing. Woo. Hello, Bendy and Ink King 7. Welcome. I'm glad you came from my TikTok. You should subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I post more stuff on here than I do over there. Let's see. I'm trying to keep the pattern kind of going. Even though this is a separate piece here, I'm keeping like the general pattern continuing. So after I get the majority of this forehead piece done, I'm just gonna plop wires wherever. So, yeah. Hey, looks like Josh is in the chat. Guys, say hello to Josh, my mod. He's pretty cool. I mean, he's kinda cool. I mean, like, he's alright. Yeah, I just did him dirty. That's a big oof. So let me know if the stream lags at all today. Like I said, I'm trying to stream off of my desktop for the first time. I streamed once on my gaming channel and it worked really well, so I'm hoping that I won't really have as much lag this time. Sorry, Josh. Oh, you love my I Can't Fix You video? That's one of my favorite videos, so I'm glad you like it. Alright, so we've glued down the tip here, and then we're going to kind of stretch it down and around, and then we're going to kind of have this piece, since it's really long, go all the way down to the end of this. So I'm not really following any pattern besides the general shape of where I started them before. And then I'm just sort of putting them all over the place. Yeah, I am gonna be painting the conduit tubing. Currently, it's just its original color of like a plastic black. But I am going to paint it to be silver, like the front of his mask, so all of this will be roughly the same color here. I'm just building it all first, and then I'll paint it. Alrighty. So after I get a couple more wires on it, I'll put the mask on to kind of show you guys how it's looking. And then we'll just keep going from there. So the reason I'm not putting any fabric underneath it is because I actually have this black piece of fabric. It's like a kind of like a ski mask that I wear underneath the mask, so that I don't have to worry about trying to build like a fabric inside of here to like conceal my head at all. Ooh, that came off. Alrighty. So we are going to snip this one right here. Bada bing. And glue it in place. And then use the rest of it in a different area. Alright. Bada bing, bada boom. One wire down. Is the camera too far away, guys? Do you think I should move it any closer? You don't know how I'm live at the moment? Well, I'm live through my YouTube channel. Alright, so we've added the one wire there. We're going to add another. This time we're going to kind of go across the top here. You guys want me to move the camera a little closer? Is that what I'm saying? What costume am I gonna make next? Well, FNAF Fox 37. I've talked about it a few times. I'm revamping Ennard. So I'm building this new head, and then I was gonna try to revamp the original Ennard costume. And then I was also in the middle of making Funtime Mangle, which is also another costume that's all covered in wires and stuff. And then eventually down the line I want to build my own Springtrap costume, because I think that character looks really cool. So I've got a lot to go through. So you guys want me to move the camera a little closer? Alright. Give me like 2 seconds. Alright, we are going to try to scooch the camera a tad bit closer. Hopefully. This will work. Oh, wait. Disaster has struck. Just kidding. It's all going well. Alright. Wait. Maybe. Yes. No. Maybe. Wait. There we go. Is that better? I think that's a little better. Put Elmo up in the corner here. No, Elmo's gonna fall. Okay, we'll just put Elmo over here. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Alright. A little closer. Yeah, still trying to figure out a good spot to set that camera up. Just so that it's not too far away. But yeah, so let's see. We are going to glue this crossed up here. Just like a blorb. There we go. Add some more hot glue. Stick it down. Hold it for a minute. Let it dry. Yeah. Am I gonna make a glitch trap? Am I gonna make a glitch trap? Well, I got news for you. But I already made glitch trap. He's right there. You mean like a mask? Probably not. Good question, though. I just don't really have time to make a second glitch trap. Because I'm already building a second Ennard. Alrighty, glitch trap, we're gonna have to move you in just a second. Woo! Back on the shelf. There you go. Now then. Okay. How long does it take to make these suits? Well, depends on the complexity. But my original Ennard costume took me like 7 months to make. That's kind of why I stick to puppets for the most part, because the suits themselves take forever. But like if it's not a crazy complicated character, I don't think it'll take nearly that long. Like Lefty I was able to do in like a month and a half. So we'll see how long it'll take me to make Springtrap, and then I'll have a better idea on how long it takes me to make masks and costumes, I guess. Alright, there we go. Another wire down. Oh, wait, almost down. Ow! How old am I? How old am I? That's a bit of a personal question. But to answer it, I have a baby face, but I'm actually 21. Yeah, I look like a child. Cutting a little bit more real quick. No, I'm not 15. I only look 15. Yeah, Josh here, my mod, has like a full beard and all that. And I'm like way older than him, and I'm just like, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. I mean, like, picture me with a beard. I would look so stoic and cool, right? Well, Mero Dolph, is that how you say your name? I don't really use Messenger on TikTok, but you can send me pictures through Instagram or Twitter. Those are the best ways to send me pictures. You could always make like a TikTok of the thing and tag me in it, and I'll be able to see it that way, but I don't really use the Messenger on TikTok. We are going to add another one right down the middle there, because why not? Nailed it. I look like I'm 15 or 18. Yeah, I look very young. It's pretty funny. What happens if I make Ennard 3.0? I don't know about that. That seems like a bit of a commitment. I'm not sure if I'm ready for commitment. Just kidding, I'm getting married on Sunday, so... I'm pretty ready for commitment. How many characters do I have? That's a good question. Coke Snaps. Yummy. That's a funny name. Let me think. I've got... I'd say at least 16. Marriage. Oh yeah, so I've got a video that's gonna be posted on Monday, showing off one of my projects I was building, and then in that video I'm like, yo, I'm married now, by the way, so you'll see that one on Monday when it comes out, but everything else for the next week is gonna be pre-recorded, if I get a chance to record anything else. So yeah, pretty exciting. Oh man. I mean, creeper. Alright. So, I think this side is pretty well covered, and I think I'm gonna try to put a couple more up here, but then I'm gonna try to stick to adding more just down in this area. I saw Uganda Knuckles. Yep, I made Uganda Knuckles. He's pretty legit. I'll show you guys him in a second if you want to see him. What is my favorite YouTube? Like my favorite YouTuber? Well, Princess Candy Girl Yo. I would probably say my favorite YouTuber would be Corridor Digital. They make really cool live-action videos with very high special effects. It's kind of the stuff I strive for. And they're a huge inspiration to me, not gonna lie. So, I'd highly recommend watching any of their videos. It's just Corridor Digital. They're so cool. If I met them, I'd probably die. Which hand puppet do you like so far, Skywarped33? Well, my original favorite hand puppet was Bon Bon, but then I recently finished Funtime Foxy, and I really like how that puppet turned out, so I think that one's probably my new favorite. So, originally was Bon Bon, and now is my Funtime Foxy puppet. Alright, so we are going to add a little bit more here on this back half. Boop. So the goal is to just kind of get it generally looking like they connect, and then by the time I have the entire thing covered in wires, it's kind of hard to see if they don't connect properly. So then I'll paint them all and it'll blend pretty well, hopefully. That is the plan, at least. The plan, Stan. Oh my gosh, so many butters. Josh, what do I pay you for? That's a lie, I don't pay Josh. It's not one person. Dang it! The chat is... I'm about to make the chat go wild. Give me 1 second. Exotic butters, yes. Gotta love it. It's great. Wait, what? Goodness. We need more exotic butters. Aw, well thank you, Princess Violet85. That's very nice of you. And I will keep doing what I'm doing, because I enjoy it. It's quite fun, actually. Exotic like cocoa butter? Honestly, I'd rather have the cash basket, too. Go. It almost looks like a ball of yarn. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on just to make sure everything still fits and kind of show you how it goes. Where is my mask? There it is. Alright. So this is just the little piece I wear underneath it. Do I know who CG5 is? Yes, I know who CG5 is. I've actually met him. He's pretty neat. I like his music. Alright. So the way it goes on is there's 2 clips. One on this side and one on this side. And then this whole piece back here is kind of separate and wiggly. Just giving me enough space to get my head in there. And then I just gotta snap the clips back on. I can't really read your comments while I have this on, but looks like it still fits pretty well. So as you guys can see, hopefully, we've got a lot done on this side and a little bit more done on this side. I want to get this like hole filled in over here, and then there's a bit more on this side as well, and then the bottom here as well, and then it's roughly done. Ugh. Whew. It's very hot in this thing. That's one part of costume making, is you gotta get used to burning up alive. So, you guys need exotic butters. I'll bring it back, okay. Give the people what they want. Here you go, this is butters, right? There. This is what you want, right guys? You wanted the butters. Is this the correct thing? Correct? Yes? Maybe? No? Is nobody wants the cupcake? What? It's the things I do for you. Yeah. We will take the butters and keep it right there. Oh, I made everyone mad. Everyone's like, no, we want the butter! Oh, you people are hilarious. Alright. Oh, woo. I'm not a furry, but you know, I can speak the furry language if I want to. Thank you, it's supposed to look scary. If it looks scary, that means I'm doing a good job. So how many people are here from my TikTok? Hey, we got a bunch of people. We got Coke Snaps Yummy. We got the Fear Gear. Timothy Gotcha. And a couple others. Cool. Glad I posted there. If you guys want to see more stuff, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll see some of my music videos I've made. I've got 2 more Five Nights at Freddy's music videos in the works. I've got an exclusive one that is a collaboration with Delvando that will be finished, or I'll start filming it by the time I get back next week. And then I also have Join Us for a Bite because I got to the 10 channel members goal. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah. Aw, thanks guys. It's greatly appreciated. You're installing TikTok now? Just be careful. I installed TikTok as a joke and now I'm horribly, horribly addicted to it. So that's how it all happens. It always starts as a joke and then it just takes over your life. F in the chat, boys. F in the chat for my social life because of TikTok. Oh, you like Got No Time? I really enjoyed making that video. It's actually one of my favorite ones. I really like how it turned out. I'm hoping that my newer ones will turn out really good too. The ones that I'm currently working on still, that is. F. You know, I recently made it to the 10 channel members goal. I believe that means I can make a new emoji for you guys. So I know only the channel members can use it technically. But what should my new emoji be? Because I can make 7 of them now. I have 6 currently. I'll show you guys what the current ones look like. Come on, work with me. There we go. Come on, work. Okay, so these are the current emojis I have. And I believe I can make a 7th one. Should it just be like a big F? Just be like F in the chat and people can spam that. So these are what the current emojis look like. What do you guys think my new emoji should be? Hey, you made it just in time, the glitched host. Ennard, that could be a cool emoji. You could do it as a foxy. Well, if you guys can come up with a really cool idea, I'll see if I can come up with a new emoji for it. I think something funny would be a good emoji to do. Yeah, I'm actually on my way to 100,000. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do when I get there, but there'll definitely be like a big old celebration if I ever make it that far. Say hola. Hola. There you go. Can't wait till Five Nights at Freddy's AR. Yeah, me too. That game actually looks really weird. In like a good way. Like, I'm not sure how well it'll play it for everyone. Because it's like, obviously people's houses are set up differently and stuff. But like, it seems like a really interesting concept. F. Exotic butters emoji? That could be fun. Would you want, like, the actual, like, thing from the game? Or would you want me to just take a picture of my plushies and turn that into an emoji? Exotic Skywarp. Hello, it is me, Exotic Skywarp 33. So I'm seeing a lot of people wanting exotic butters as their new emoji. What's my name on TikTok? It's just Skywarp33. It's got my face that looks like this as my logo. If you see a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's related posts, it means that's me. Do I have a pet? Well, I have a dog at my parents' house, but I don't personally have my own pet anymore. Because I'm not in a building that allows pets at the moment. So I've just got to live with a little derpy Elmo here. I love him. He is my child. So, yeah, good boy. I look stressed and depressed. Well, aren't we all? See, I used to just say I'm only upset when I'm tired, but then I became an adult and realized I'm tired all the time, so I'm just always upset. It's night for you right now? Really? It's only 3 o'clock for me, or almost 3 in the afternoon. Crazy. How many channel members? Well, my dude, we are at 10. So as soon as I get back from my honeymoon, I'm gonna start working on Join Us for a Bite. Dang, boy. 10 p.m.? crazy. Oh, thanks, Rockstar Freddy. I think you're cool. You should give Ennard clown hair. I actually had him have hair before, which is why I didn't have a back of his head. But now I'm turning him into a slightly more accurate version, so I'm replacing the hair that I used to have on here with wires. So he actually used to have hair. Derpy Elmo is the best. Let's all just praise the derp. There he is. My child. Bada bing. Go, my child. Be free. Yes, we will put the Derpy Elmo on the butters. Yes, he has claimed the butters as his own. For it is the true way. What? Have I ever needed collabs or made collabs with people? I have done a little bit on the collab side of things. I've got one in the works at the moment. That's probably the biggest collaboration I've done so far. It is with Delvando. He made a custom song, and I'm making the music video for it. So that's a pretty big collaboration. Other times I have had other channels help me with my music videos, just to do like a slight cameo in costume or something like that. So sometimes I've had, I think his channel name is Toxic V Tunes and Zombunny Creations. I've had them help me out a couple times. By just sending me videos of them in their costumes, and I add it to the music video. And then I think I've had Brit Animations, pretty cool dude, help me with a little bit of animation for a few of my music videos before. But other than that, I haven't done like a full-blown collaboration until now. So I'm looking forward to seeing how people like the new music video and all that when it's done. So we'll have to see. Aw, well thank you, Rosie Must. I think you're cool. Am I gay? Believe it or not, I am not gay. I am actually straight. And I have a beautiful fiance that I am getting married to on Sunday. So I'll post a little, like a couple pictures or something when I'm married of like how the wedding went, just so that people can see it. But yeah. Yeah. Pretty excited myself about the whole wedding thing, so I'll definitely have to post a couple pictures for you guys to see. Oh, thanks guys. You guys are so nice. Alright, so we've just been adding wires all over the place, trying to mainly fill in the holes. It doesn't really matter if there's like a small hole here or there, but it's just these giant gaps I want to fill up with just wires. And it doesn't technically have to be a 100% round head or anything, so it's kind of like going in and out a little bit, and like I think that makes it look a little cooler. So yeah. Hey, welcome. Welcome from the TikTok land. Alright. Well, it is getting very hot in my apartment. Like, I'm actually sweating. So I'm gonna go turn on the air conditioner, so give me like 3 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. Alright. Ah! Knocking things over. Alright, I'm back. Alrighty. Everyone's counting. You guys are funny. You're like, we're waiting! Where's the excitement? Yeah. Yeah, strings everywhere. Yeah. Alrighty. So I'd say this is actually getting pretty close. I want to do like maybe 1 or 2 more over here and then a bunch more on this side. And then I would call that pretty close to being done. Well, building wise. Still gotta paint it, obviously. But, you know. So many strings. Blurred. Aw, the epic part is when I came back. Aw, guys. Let's see, where do I want to put this one, shall I? We will snip it and put it right about there. Wait, no, there. Perfection. Perfection. There we go. Can I do Rockstar Freddy? Well, I wouldn't be against doing like a Rockstar Freddy eventually. There are at least 3 versions of characters that I haven't touched on at all yet. That would be the toy animatronics, unless you count the puppet, the phantom animatronics, and then the Rockstar animatronics. I've technically made Lefty, but he's not one of the official Rockstars. So, like, if I need to make them for, like, a future project, I'll definitely start building them. It's just at the moment I mainly build characters that I need for my music videos. So, if a project comes up where I need like a Rockstar animatronic or like a bunch of the toy animatronics, I would definitely start building them. So, yeah. You want me to put the mask back on? Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys, and I'll put it back on. Lefty is your brother? Well, he says hello. He wonders why you don't write him so much. You should send him a card every once in a while. Or is Lefty a girl? I don't know. What about the glue on the mask? It's just hot glue, so it dries really quickly. So I don't really have to worry about getting it in my hair or anything. Luckily for me. He's a boy. Alright. If you say so. I've stopped trying to call all of the animatronics different genders because everyone disagrees on everything nowadays. So I'm just like, okay, this animatronic is cool. But most of the time I just refer to them as male just because I'm a dude. And it's just like the way I am. Even though sometimes they are females. I'm just like, yeah, this dude was pretty cool. And then I'm like, wait, no, it's a chick. But yeah. Alright. So real quick before I put it on, I want to put some more on this side and then maybe like 1 more over here. But I think the top is pretty well covered and the back is just the main part we need to work on. So yeah, I'll put it on now. So we gotta put this back on. How do I look? It's fantastic. Alright, let's add a little extra flair and turn on his eyeballs. There we are. Perfection. Ta-da! I think it's turning out pretty well. There we go. Just have a few things to adjust every now and then. But, yeah, it doesn't feel too tight anywhere. I am going to have to find a way to attach this hat. To either glue it in place or use magnets or something. But I am going to have him have his hat. So, yeah. There we go. One more thing. Pretty spooky. Alright. Time to take this back off, because it is too hot in here. Whew. Aw, thank you for following me on TikTok. Greatly appreciated. Pretty much I appreciate it every time I'm followed on anything. Can I do a cosplay? That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna be building the rest of his body eventually. Or at least revamping the original Ennard's body to be closer to this one. Let's see. We're gonna put this one about there. Just holding it in my lap at the moment just because I need to see this at a different angle. Alright. Woo! Bada bing. Oh, looks like we got a couple new people in the chat. How's it going, my dudes? My broskies. My brotatoes. Alright. Let's glue this on there. Bloop. Good. You want to know how I make his mouth move? Okay. Give me like 2 seconds, guys. Just want to finish gluing this piece down. I can kind of give you the 1-2 show. So we'll put this like... Ooh. Alrighty. There we are. Alright. Get rid of these strings. Do a couple more dots of glue. Do-do-do. Alright. Okay, so you're wondering how I get his mouth to move. Well, there is a few things you want to always do when you want a moving mouth on a character. So for most characters, it's pretty easy because you just have to make two separate pieces, one for the top of the head, one for the lower jaw, and you just have to make them so that they can open and close. But for some characters, like Bendy, the Ink Demon, where his head is like one solid piece, you kind of have to make sacrifices to figure out a way to open and close his mouth. So, let me show you. So I made it so it looks like it's a solid piece, but then he's still able to open and close his mouth because it's actually two separate pieces. So when you make a character, you want to make sure you have the top jaw and the bottom jaw. And then it just gets more complicated from there. But pretty much what you do is you make sure they're separate pieces. And then I hide it pretty well on this guy. But there is actually a black strap right here. We'll see how well you can see it. There's a black strap right there. And then a black strap right there. You can see this side a little better. But that is the only thing attaching the bottom jaw to the top jaw. So they're two separate pieces connected only by that strap. And then later I went through and added this black fabric just so that it's behind it. But the black fabric is specifically very loose, so it doesn't mess with the opening and closing at all. So this part is very loose here, and it doesn't affect the opening and closing of the mouth. And then the other part you want to do is you want to add a bottom to the jaw, a place where you put your chin in it. So my chin is kind of pointy, and it rests right in this little pouch here. So when I put my whole head in here, it lines up where my chin rests right there, and then if I close my mouth all the way, it holds the mouth shut. And then to open his mouth, I just open my own mouth very wide. And the angle, because of these straps, when I open my mouth, it opens the mouth of the character as well. So I hope that makes sense. But that's pretty much what you want to do. The flaps on this dude are a completely different thing, but the general idea is the same for all of my masks. So let me grab another one real quick. See how well this works. Don't fall off the shelf, please. So we've got my other mask here that his head is able to open and close. This is Lefty. So his whole mouth is able to open and close because there is a spot here for my chin to sit. And then the whole bottom jaw is only attached by these two straps right here on the side. So there's a strap here and a strap on the other side. And the way I'm actually able to get my head inside this one is the straps are attached by buckles. So as you can see, there is this buckle here on both sides, and it's got a stretchy black strap. You can buy them at like Walmart for like a couple bucks for like a bunch of feet of the straps, and it helps be stretchy. So this part's loose enough that when I put it on my head and I rest my chin in this little piece here, I'm able to open and close the mouth. So I hope that really helps you. It's just like, it's really simple when you know how to do it. It's just figuring it out the first time is the complicated part. So I hope that helps you. If and when you are able to make your costume, I would love to see pictures of it. You can always send those to me on Twitter or Instagram. So I would absolutely love to see it. But I hope that really helps. Alrighty. Now, let's see. It's getting pretty covered. I want to add a few more. Maybe like one that just stretches all the way across. And then like a couple more down here. And then I would consider that pretty well covered. So let's snip off a little bit more. Give me just 1 second, guys, and I can look at the chat again. Just want to make sure this is straight here. Alright. You want me to wish your buddy a happy birthday? What's his name or her name? What about the eye hanging off of his head? I guess you are right. There is technically supposed to be like a third eye. His name is Five Nights or Freddy's. Okay. Well, be sure to send him this. Happy birthday, Five Nights or Freddy's. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, now that that's glued down. As for the third eye that's on the side of his head, I kind of forgot about it, actually. So, we'll see if I end up adding a third eye, or if I just, kind of keep it the way it is. I kind of like the way it is, honestly. But I might look into adding another eyeball later. Man, we are almost at 1 hour. I think for the rest of today's stream, I'm just gonna try to finish this up, and then we'll call the stream there. So I won't probably paint this at all during today's stream, but we'll see how much more I have to do to finish him up. Kind of go from there. Please deposit 5 coins. 5 coins? That's way more than enough. Well, thank you, Fluffy Unicorn. I love you all platonically. My fiance would get upset if I didn't specify platonically. You guys are a riot. Alright. If you guys want to see something funny, I have a new Let's Play up over on my gaming channel. It's Super Mario Maker 2, but with 4 players, and it's pretty funny. We had a pretty hectic time, but we were able to beat a couple levels. And I'm gonna be posting more of those later. So if you want to check it out, there should be a link to it on my channel. It's called Skywarped32. It's got like a red logo. But I would greatly appreciate it if you guys went over there to subscribe. is looking a little too much like a grid over here. So we are going to try to spice things up a little bit. Have fun. Thanks for swinging by, Dark Angel Vlogs. Alright, hopefully this will stay. There we go. And we are going to work with me here. Move this a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Let's put this kind of like that. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks. Let's put it right there. Try to cover up these squares a little bit more. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know how to say your first name, but the last name on there is Marshmallow. So thank you so much. I hope you have a good day at school. You want to see a mask for Nightmare Balloon Boy? Not just a puppet, you want like a full mask? I was thinking I might try to make a puppet for him eventually. Would I make Shadow Bonnie? Probably not. If I ever had to use Shadow Bonnie for something, I might just take my regular Bonnie puppet and use some special effects to make him look all dark and spooky. But I don't think I really need to make a Shadow Bonnie puppet by itself. For now, at least. I might down the line, but I can never really 100% say yes or no, because I know sometimes I've been like, no, I don't think I'll make that character, and then like the very next day or later the same day, I'm like, wait, I could totally use that dude in this thing, blah blah blah. So, who knows, I might. Go. Okay. How about toys? Are you talking about like the toy animatronics? Well, I just haven't had to use them for anything before, so I haven't made any of them. But I wouldn't be against making the toy animatronics eventually. Dry. Alrighty. We are 15 minutes over an hour already. So I think we're gonna wrap up the stream in just a minute. Just cause it's already over an hour and we've gotten a lot done on him today. I'm thinking I might add a couple more wires by myself when I'm not streaming. And then I just have to paint him. I'm gonna go ahead and not add the third eye on the side of his head, just because it's kind of like my own version of the character. And like his eyes are just LEDs anyway, so it's not really like a physical eye that's gonna go there. But yeah, there we go. So as you can see, we've done a ton in this area today. We added a few more up here, and like one over here, and a few more down in this area, and it's pretty well filled in. All I gotta do now is find a way to either glue this on here or attach it by magnets or something. And then he's gonna be pretty much all set and done, besides paint. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how he's looking. Alright. Well, with that much being said, guys, let's see. I want to try to show you something before I end the stream today. What should I show you? Let's see. I haven't showed you guys this yet. We'll see how it looks on camera. So, for my Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted video, I had to make one of the coins. So, yeah. You can kind of see it with the reflection. I painted the logo and like a big one on the back. So this is gonna take place in the new music video. So hopefully that looks pretty cool to you guys. Yeah. So it's literally just cardboard, but you know, it's only gonna be on screen for really quick. But yeah. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for swinging by. I think this was definitely a success for today's stream. And yeah, with that much being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed, I would say subscribe, because I think it's fun. So yeah, and with that much being said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless, and let me figure out how to turn off the stream. Oh. There we go. Goodbye now.